Hi there, my name is Tim Cornish, and today's pronunciation practice is called Cora Hind. First of all, thanks to Ferry for choosing this article. I would not have chosen it myself, but I think it's important for us to be aware of all aspects of Canadian history, and Cora Hind is certainly one very interesting aspect of Canadian history. Cora Hind. She was considered one of Canada's outstanding agricultural editors. She would climb through barbed wire fences, wade across muddy fields, then chew on wheat kernels to test them for hardness. Cora Hind's estimates of wheat crops were so accurate that bankers and grain companies accepted them without hesitation. Hind was born in Toronto on September 18, 1861. She and her two brothers were orphaned early, and then raised by their Aunt Alice and their paternal grandfather on his Ontario farm. As a child, Cora loved farm life. She helped tend the animals and tried hard to keep up with her brothers. What she lacked in muscle power, she made up in determination. Hind went to school in Flesherton and Orillia. After high school, she moved with her aunt to Winnipeg in 1882. Hind wanted to work as an agricultural journalist. It was her ambition to live by writing about crops and cattle. But when she first applied for such a job with the Winnipeg Free Press, she was rejected because she was a woman. This did not discourage her. Hind continued writing agricultural articles and tried to make ends meet. Many of her articles were, in fact, published. In 1904, Hind began making crop estimates based on the method she had learned as a child from her grandfather. They were so accurate that she gained worldwide recognition. A Danish newspaper termed her the world's greatest soothsayer. Not only did she predict wheat crops, she also contributed to agricultural research related to crop production. As the first female journalist in the West, Hind was asked to be president of the Canadian Women's Press Club. However, she had other interests to pursue as well. All her life she felt belittled because of her sex. So she campaigned actively for women's suffrage, and she made it a point to sign all her articles E. Cora Hind, so that everyone knew a woman had written them. Hind also served on the Dairy Association Board. Her reputation as a specialist in agricultural research was well known, and she was tough. Her writing and speech could be both biting and sarcastic. A friend once called her a battle axe with a heart of gold. In 1922, the Canadian government sent her to London to negotiate the lifting of an embargo on Canadian cattle farmers. Hind succeeded where others before her had failed. Her skills saved many Canadian farmers from economic ruin. Although she died in 1942, Hind's dedication to the field she loved has not been forgotten. She was the first woman to be awarded an honorary doctorate from the University of Manitoba, and 2 agricultural research scholarships have been named after her. Cora Hind, an excellent agricultural journalist, a leading woman of her time, a contributor to crop research, and a member of the Dairy Association Board. Thanks for listening, and thanks for joining me on my channel. My name is Tim Cornish. This has been recorded for educational purposes only. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you increase and improve your ability to pronounce English words properly. Thank you.